I'm tearing up a little because I just played the Superman theme. Hi, I'm Mark, and Subliteral Network is my channel. I make art and comics, and you're very welcome to come in. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and to leave your feedback in the comments. You can read my comics, Una the Cave Bunny and Tiger Team 3, free at radiocomics.com, and all these links are in the description. Now, I post art daily, 5 days a week on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and this is a quick roundup of that work in case you missed them, with a little more detailed description added. This is a jungle girl that I drew that I ended up calling Moana a little while before the Disney movie came out. I'm still disputing whether I'm going to change her name or not, but I really love the way she came out. This is ink and marker with some white china crayon and a little bit of white paint here and there, done on brown. This one's done on brown craft paper, not the better quality tone tan paper. And I think the jungle girl aesthetic kind of came through a lot with her. She's got the big hair, she's got the knives, there's the jungle background. She's like, super fit, and she has on the jungle style bikini. And I've done a good number of these, but somehow these elements just came together and just sort of worked. They worked for me here. Maybe I should do more of it. I wonder if I could get, well, there's always room for improvement. She has these gigantic breasts, which I don't apologize for. No, I don't apologize for those. And I'll do it again. Now, last week I posted this, and I reviewed this already, the three girls from Lilo and Stitch. But what I see down in the lower left-hand corner of the picture, there's a piece that I cropped out. And this is that piece. I drew David in the background, who just happened to be walking on the beach that day. And, he just happened to be walking on the beach that day. And I drew him in completely off model. But I thought it was kind of damn funny, even though I cropped it out in the final picture that I posted. I guess it was just too wide at the time. But I love that expression on David's face, and I just plan on using that somewhere else. When I was a little kid, the first comics I ever read were the newspaper comic strips. So, I don't want to date myself or age myself, but a lot of the great cartoonists were still working at the time. Al Cap was still drawing Lil Abner, and Chester Gould was still drawing Dick Tracy. And some people say in the 60s he went off the rails because he had Dick Tracy went to the moon, and they met the moon people, and they met the Moon Maid. Chester Gould was not known for drawing like pretty girls and beautiful women in the strip. Usually, they had people like freaking Prune Face and villains like just people with distorted, bizarre features and mutations. So Moon Maid was just this cute girl who ran around the strip and God knows what exactly. She ended up marrying some junior police officer or something, but the whole moon origin was abandoned a little bit later, and that she became a kind of a weird looking girl. I even think they got rid of her antenna or something. When I posted this, I had the head cropped off because I didn't like the way it came out. But then I took a look at it again later, and I said, the head is not so bad. I mean, she was kind of weird looking and a little odd, but I don't think it came out so bad now, so I'm showing you like the full version of it. And yeah, this is the suit she actually wore in the strip, like kind of a futuristic cocktail waitress, which was kind of the aesthetic at the time. Nobody remembers Moonmaid anymore, but I do, because Chester Gould, he had such a wild, insane line when he drew. It was almost just really abstract, the kind of stuff that he was drawing. And the fact that he could collect those insane squiggles that he would do, and they would turn out to be just a beautiful girl, is something I can't fathom. How he did that, I don't know. And but he did, and this is Moonmaid. Most of the pictures I post are like, they're girly pinups. And I got not a request, but I posted a tank girl picture of a girl and some kind of bizarre tank that I had made up. And some guy was responding, and he was commenting and saying, I'm sick of these girls. Why don't you try more tanks? And I said, That's actually kind of a good idea. I do like drawing bulky, bizarre, strange-looking fictional tanks. And I said, why don't you draw more tanks and tank girls all together in the same picture? This is just incredibly fun to do because I love making the funky textures of a battle-scarred tank. And I love drawing girls in front of them or sitting on top of them or popping out of the hatch at the top or something. And I realized that it was probably something that I should do a lot more of. So this is the pencil version of the latest one that I'm working on. I have cubed out and covered up the boobs, and also what I did was I stuck a piece of tracing paper over it and drew a couple of different kinds of tops to put on her because I wanted I want to finish the drawing off topless just like that. But at the same time, again, I want to be able to post it at places where you can't do post topless art. So I'm gonna perform a little Photoshop magic and have two or three versions of this when I eventually finish it.